Well, hey guys, Retro Dad. Today's day one of the Portland Retro Expo. Today's the arcade portion. Also there to get my badge. About to head out and see what they have. If you want more gaming and collecting content, don't forget to subscribe to stay in the know. So I have my badge, I got my shirt, even though it was an issue with the receipt, because when I printed it up, said I didn't have my shirt, but I had an older receipt and go, no, I paid for the shirt. Badge, shirt, now I'm about to go look at the line. There's already a line to go into the arcade portion. This is what it's gonna look like for tomorrow. Oh boy, I have to get here really early. Well guys, I'm at the arcade. It seems a little smaller than previous years, a lot of stuff, but it looks like a lot of machines are down. Let's take a look. Just came back from the Portland Retro Expo, the arcade portion. Got my badge and everything. I love the design of the shirt. I'll probably wear that tomorrow. It's not as busy as I thought it was going to be. That was a little surprising. It's cool to be around the people that are into the hobby. A lot of arcades, a lot of open video game consoles to play. And they had a little bit of everything. From the ColecoVision, a Commodore 64, NES, Sega Genesis, 32X, you name it. There was a vendor selling stuff. I actually got a couple things. I was kind of interested in getting, but I'm like, I'll wait till tomorrow. One of the vendors had a DOS Mega Man 3. You don't see that very often complete. We'll see what they have tomorrow. You know, they had Earthbound, Marvel Gems. Tomorrow I'm going to get up pretty early because I think there's going to be a line. There was a line to go in. Took about a minute and a half to get in. Usually I don't record the whole time. I recorded the whole time this time. But surprisingly, it wasn't as busy. Probably because there was a portion doing a Tetris competition. I'm not that interested in seeing that kind of competition. I go to these events for a little bit of the panels, but mostly just to get games. It wasn't as busy as previous years, but there was a couple of machines I wanted to play. I wanted to play Godzilla, but it was always busy. Really cool looking machine. Maybe I'll try to squeeze in sometime this weekend and play. But tomorrow's all about the old hunt. I don't know what I'm going to get, but I'll see you tomorrow for day 2. The Video Game Museum was epic this year. They had unreleased Nintendo games, Chesterfield, It's not a typo, guys. I found the artwork. Hellraiser.
We have such sights to show you.
They had a bunch of stuff in that binder and in that area we're talking about unreleased NES games. You could do days worth of content on these binders alone. So many unreleased NES games. I knew about some of these, and some of these I've never heard of. Of course, it was the famous Game Players magazine featuring the California Raisins. A game that was completely finished, but then canceled. So many unreleased NES games. The Pac-Man 40th anniversary, we could go there and see all the Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man stuff. That was pretty cool. They even had a costume, an older costume. It had a puppet, and that puppet looked scary, guys. It wasn't a puppet I'd want to, give to my kid. It was worse than a boglin. And then you guys see the artwork of Nintendo Power. That was awesome, too. So much. I mean, a complete N64 collection. N64 is not my favorite console, but it's really cool to see. That artwork of Nintendo Power was amazing. So much cool stuff. You guys see, like, Tournament Fighters. You guys see some Mega Man stuff. The Mask of Dracula from that issue 2, one of my favorite issues. So much awesome stuff. I want to thank you guys so much for the video game museum. It was really impressive. They really outdid themselves this year. There's one more thing. Next to the video game museum, there was the Sega Saturn Lounge. Here you can view all these Sega Saturn goodness, like games or accessories. You can even play some Sega Saturn games. I hope you enjoyed the coverage so far of the Portland Retro Expo 2022. We just went over the arcade half, plus the Sega Saturn Lounge and the amazing video game museum. Part 2 of this video will be out soon. It will cover the vendors and the pickups from PRGE 22. If you like this type of content, please subscribe, comment, and give a like. Have fun, go game, and I'll see you in part 2.